Hey everybody, check, check, check. Sound check. Izzy pop, 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 check, check. Hey job, 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 job. Hey job, job. Roska, Roska. Dimmy pop, dimmy pop. Down home, misty star. Down misty star. Misha, Misha, Misha. To house. Lakeside, Laura. Lakeside, Laura. Sleep health too. Sleep health too. Good evening, Scott Smith. Welcome. Moderator extraordinaire, Z-Pop. Blood dragon. Replacement queen. Vicky and Lori, Vicky and Lori, Vicky and Lori. It's Daisy May. Daisy May. What's everybody doing? Don't let me miss anybody. Dimmy. Lakeside. Oh, tingle. Nikki and Laurie, remember 2 months. It's Grandma Tingles. Grandma in the house. That's right, Izzy Pop dropping some links. Check out our Emerald Wonderland series where the Wizard of Oz meets Alice in Wonderland head on. See some former cast members out there from our theater productions. Down home, misty style. Grandma Tingles. Boom chicka rock. Grandma. Izzy Pop. Tingle. 1010 in the chat. Let me know you're here. Members, let's see some emojis. Colorize that chat. Let's get it going. We got a few new emojis that we're working with. And get over there, check out Izzy Pop's new channel. There's a link in the chat somewhere. Moderators, feel free to grab that link for Izzy Pop and drop it in at random. We're going to read a little bit from one of my favorite books. Hang out, just chill for a little bit. Look at some old overlays. Let me know if I'm forgetting anything. Sounding pretty good. Hey, Okies Eden, welcome to the show. AKA ScullyPop. Hey, Scully and everyone watching but can't really participate. That's fine. Appreciate you spending some time over here, giving us some watch hours. How you doing, Spongy? 1010 out there. Vicky's dropping those emojis. And Izzy Pop's working hard like she always does, getting those important links out there. How you doing, Grandma Teresa? Check. Y'all don't forget to hit the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's that little white button below the video. Don't forget to turn on those notifications so you don't miss a thing. How you doing, Mr. Ross? Lakeside Laura, throwing out those kitty emojis. Kitty. Hey, down home coming in with that 1010. That's right, 1010. Thank you, Misha, dropping Izzy's new link. Please grab up that Izzy Pop new channel. We're all singing good out there. Izzy's dropping my cash out. Send me your paycheck. Lakeside Laura saying she subbed to Izzy Pop. Thank you. Get her sub count back up so she can have some participation in her lives. She's ready to entertain and provide services, graphic design, channel banners, thumbnails, anything pertaining to running a YouTube channel, getting it ready for monetization. Lots of good things. Hey, Bud Piles, welcome to the show. I'm your host, ScullyPop, where the entertainment doesn't stop. Old dancing next week. Right, I read my novels. I've written a few short stories, other works in the public domain, theater productions, and submissions from people like you. Got a story you wrote, you want to send it over, we'll put something together. Reach out to us at jscullybooks@gmail.com. I do see a lot of hard-working creators out there tonight, some of which are monetized, some of which are pursuing that. Just kind of going through looking. It looks like some talented people we got here. Everybody say hey to everybody. How you doing, Ross? Hey, Pink. How you doing, darling? So good to see you. Former member, cast member, Pink Impossible. All things Pink Impossible. This is the first live I've done in 12 days. Taking a step back. Welcome, Spider Pig. Moderator, Spider Pig, welcome to the house. Tingles, everybody. How's it going over there, Jody? Channel's looking good. Anybody know who Robert Ludlum is? Robert Ludlum. Robert Ludlum is the author of The Bourne Identity, The Scarlatti Inheritance, lots of other great novels. Vicky and Lori. How's it going, T? Hey, Soul Stars. Welcome, Soulsy. Woo! Whoop, whoop, whoop. How you doing tonight, Soulsy? Misha's saying happy Thanksgiving, everybody. I'm sure she's going to play out a few tunes on the piano tomorrow. Everybody got their cooking done? I'm sure the house smells like a pastry house with some of y'all making lots of pies and cakes and all that good stuff. Good evening. Hey, Ann, how you doing? Learn and grow with Ann. Good to see you. Machine Head 69, welcome. Hey, Lucy Pop. Lucy Pop's in the house. Uni Pop. Gus. Daisy May tingles. Daisy May. Lakeside Laura saying hey to Lucy. Get myself situated a little bit, waiting for y'all to get settled. We'll do a little reading. Mini soda pop. Nisha says that would be Sunday, Scully. All right. I figure y'all have dinner and Thanksgiving. Everybody be over. You'd be playing on the piano. Seem to be having continuous problem with YT closing the live streams. Ugh, right? Be without borders. Be without borders. Be without borders. Spongy Goldie, happy Thanksgiving. Alert, lawless in the world. Lawless in the world, alert. Boom, chicka me out. Kitty. Boom, 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 boom. Rah. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Tingle, 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 tingle. Tingle time. Ska, 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 ska. Ska, 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 ska. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Be without borders. Let it grow there. What? Easy, Bob. Oh, I see how you are, Lois. Bambino, signorino, linguini, pasta. Bambino. Mozzarella balls. Mozzarella. On to pizza, yeah. Bombini mozzarella balls, yeah, on to pizza. Jones Chapter 1, October 1944. Washington, D.C. Brigadier General sat stiffly on the deacon's bench, preferring the hard surface of the pine to the soft leather of the armchair. It was 9:20 in the morning. He had not slept well, no more than an hour. Wolf, wolf, owl. Each half hour had been marked by the single chime of the small mantel clock. He found himself, to his surprise, wanting time to pass more swiftly. Because 9:30 had to come. He wanted to reckon with it. At 9:30, he was to appear before the Secretary of State, Cordell S. Hull. As he sat in the Secretary's outer office, facing the large black door with its gleaming brass hardware, he fingered the white folder, which he'd taken out of his attaché case. When time came for him to produce it, he did not want an awkward moment of silence while he opened the case to extract the folder. He wanted to be able to thrust it, if necessary, into the hands of the Secretary of State with assurance. On the other hand, Cole might not ask for it. He might demand only a verbal explanation and then proceed to use the authority of his office to term the spoken words unacceptable. If such was the case, the brigadier could do no more than protest, mildly to be sure. The information in the folder did not constitute proof, only data that could or could not bolster the conjectures he had made. Welcome, DJ. Good to see everybody. Brigadier General looked at his watch. It was 9:24, and he wondered if Hull's reputation for punctuality would apply to his appointment. He had reached his own office at 7:30, approximately half an hour before his normal arrival time. Normal that was, except for periods of crisis when he often stayed through the night awaiting the latest development of critical information. These past 3 days were not unlike those periods of crisis, in a different way. His memorandum to the secretary, the memorandum that had resulted in his appointment this morning, might put him to the test. Ways could be found to place him out of communication, far from any center of influence. He might well be made to appear a total incompetence, but he knew he was right. He bent the top of the folder back, just enough to read the typed title page. Canfield, Matthew, Major, United States Army Reserve, Department of Military Intelligence. Canfield. Matthew Canfield. He was the proof. Buzzer rang on the intercom on the desk of the middle-aged receptionist. Brigadier General Ellis. She barely looked up from the paper. Right here. The secretary will see you now. Ellis looked at his wristwatch. It was 9:32. He rose, walked toward the ominous black enameled door, and opened it. You'll forgive me, General Ellis. I felt that the nature of your memorandum required the presence of a third party. May I introduce Undersecretary Brayduck? The brigadier was startled. He had not anticipated a third party. He had specifically requested that the audience be between the secretary and himself alone. Undersecretary Brayduck stood about 10 feet to the right of Hull's desk. He obviously was one of those White House State Department university men so prevalent in the Roosevelt administration. Even his clothes, the light gray flannels and the wide herringbone jacket, casually emphasizing the silent counterpoint to the creased uniform of the brigadier. Certainly, Mr. Secretary. Mr. Brayduck. Brigadier nodded. Corbell S. Hull sat behind the wide desk. His familiar features, the very light skin, almost white, the thinning white hair, The steel rim pince nez in front of his blue-green eyes all seemed larger than life because they were an everyday image. The newspapers and the motion picture newsreels were rarely without photographs of him. Even the more inclusive election posters, ponderously asking, "Do you want to change horses in the middle of the stream?" had his reassuring and intelligent face prominently displayed beneath Roosevelt's. Sometimes more prominently than the unknown Harry Truman's. Brayduck took a tobacco pouch out of his pocket and began stuffing his pipe. Turn my gain down just a little. Like I'm clipping. Brayduck, check, check. Get my pen handy so I can mark my spots because I always lose my place. Hey, Cherokee girl, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Good to see everybody. Y'all don't forget to hit the like. Share it out if you can. We're reading Robert Ludlum, The Scarlatti Inheritance. How you doing, Cherokee girl? Give me 1 second. Hey, Darren. How you doing, buddy? Former cast member Dimebag, Darren. We're just trying to figure out a good show to do. That's all. You know, really got to come up with a good idea first. Running some old overlays. Just doing a little reading, hanging out. How you doing, Joan? Cherokee girl, I thought of you today. Bought a wooden hedgehog that I will diamond paint on after possibly painting it. I remembered you asked for an eagle or a hedgehog. Corner girl can't be picky. Hi, my name's Crystal. My favorite color is clear. V without borders, throwing out that love. All right. ScullyPop, ScullyPop. Done. It could be worse. At least it's not pennies. They quit making them. Joni tingles. Hit the line. I already drank that tea. Damn. We're getting into some old overlays now. Shit. I mean, some of this stuff's pretty advanced for about 2 or 3 years ago, I guess. I built all these overlays on a phone. KineMaster editing app. Yeah, they got everything now. I don't even know what holds any of us back. You can literally, in video, just came out with software. You can just sit here and talk to your mic and edit your video, upload your raw video, and just talk to the editor. Like, what? I don't know. It might be wonky. Who knows? Yeah, y'all check out Izzy Pop's new channel. Link down there in the chat. She'll be doing her live streams if you want to go hang out and see what's going on in her community. Reach out and grab that link. Sprechen Sie Deutsch? Ja, ich kann ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen. Ich habe für 2 Jahre in Deutsch studiert. Okay, Joan, let me check my social calendar. Lucio Sitalaki. Cloud kicker. Cloud kicker. Brayduck lit his pipe, and the odor of tobacco caused Elvis to look at the man once again. That smell belonged to one of those strange mixtures considered so original by the university people, but generally offensive to anyone else in the room. Brigadier Ellis would be relieved when the war was over. Roosevelt would then be out, and so would the so-called intellectuals and their bad-smelling tobaccos. The brain trust, pinks, every one of them. But first, the war. Cole looked up at the Brigadier. Needless to say, General, your memorandum is very disturbing. The information was disturbing to me, Mr. Secretary. No doubt, no doubt. The question would appear to be, is there any foundation for your conclusions? I mean, anything concrete? I believe so, sir. How many others in intelligence know about this, Ellis? Gray Duck interrupted, and the absence of the word general was not lost on the Brigadier. I've spoken to no one. I didn't think I'd be speaking to anyone but the secretary this morning, to be perfectly frank with you. Mr. Brayduck has my confidence, General Ellis. He's here at my request, my orders, if you like. I understand. Cordell Hull leaned back in his chair. Without offense, I wonder if you do. You send a classified memorandum delivered under the highest priority of this office to my own person, to be exact. And the substance of what you say is nothing short of incredible. A preposterous charge you admit you can't prove, interjected Bray Duck, sucking on his pipe as he approached the desk. That's precisely why we're here. Hole had requested Bray Duck's presence, but he was not going to suffer undue interference, much less insolence. Eating the sweet princess. A little thrown off by these that symbol. There's Gator Pop. Hey, buddy. Yeah, sometimes I can't tell who's who, but yeah, we'll work it out. How's everybody doing? Dog biscuits. Hey, real life happens. How you doing? Norma K. Hey, Scully in chat. Cole shifted his large head no more than several inches. He did not look up at Brayduck as he spoke. You don't have to remind me of such pragmatic considerations. However, I may have to remind you that we have other responsibilities other than those to practical politics. Do I make myself clear? Of course. Braydock stopped in his tracks. As I understand your memorandum, General Ellis, you submit that an influential member of the German High Command is an American citizen operating under the assumed name and a name well known to us of Heinrich Kruger. I do, sir, except that I qualified my statement by saying he might be. You also imply that Heinrich Kruger is associated with or connected to a number of large corporations in this country, industries involved with government, contracts, armaments, appropriations. Yes, Mr. Secretary, except again, I stated that he was, not necessarily is. Tenses have ways of becoming blurred with such accusations. Cordell Hull took off his steel rimmed spectacles and placed them beside the folder. Especially in time of war. Undersecretary Brayduck struck a match as he spoke between puffs on his pipe. You also state quite clearly that you have no specific proof. I have what I believe would be termed circumstantial evidence. Of such a nature, I felt I'd be derelict in my duty if I didn't bring it to the Secretary's attention. The Brigadier took a deep breath before continuing. He knew that once he began, he was committed. I'd like to point out a few salient facts about Heinrich Kruger. To begin with, the dossier on him is incomplete. He's received no party recognition as most of the others have. And yet, when others have come and gone, he's remained at the center. Obviously, he has a great deal of influence with Hitler. We know this. Holt did not like restatements of known information simply to bolster an argument. The name itself, Mr. Secretary. Heinrich is as common as William or John, as Kruger no more unusual than Smith or Jones in our country. Oh, come, General. Brayduck's pipe was curling smoke. Such an inference would make half our field commanders suspect. Ellis turned and gave Brayduck the full benefit of his military scorn. I believe the fact is relevant, Mr. Undersecretary. Old began to wonder it had been such a good idea to have Brayduck present. There's no point in being hostile, gentlemen. I'm sorry you feel that way, Mr. Secretary. I believe my function here this morning is that of the devil's advocate. None of us, least of all you, Mr. Secretary, have the time to waste. Good evening, Lucy and Body Illusion. Reading The Scarlatti Inheritance by Robert Ludlum. Cole looked over at the undersecretary, moving his swivel chair as he did so. Let me make the time, General. Please continue. Thank you, Mr. Secretary. A month ago, word was relayed through Lisbon that Kruger wanted to make contact with us. Channels were arranged, and we expected the normal procedures to be followed. Instead, Kruger rejected these procedures, refused any contact with British or French units, insisted on direct communication with Washington. If I may, Brayduck's tone was courteous. I don't think that's an abnormal decision. We're the predominant factor, after all. It was abnormal, Mr. Brayduck. insofar as Kruger would communicate with no one other than a Major Canfield. Major Matthew Canfield, who is or was an efficient minor officer in the Army intelligence stationed in Washington. Brayduck held his pipe motionless and looked at the Brigadier General. Cordell Hull leaned forward in his chair, his elbows resting on the desk. There's no mention of this in your memorandum. I realize that, sir. I omitted it in the conceivable event that the memorandum might be read by someone other than yourself. You have my apologies, General. Brayduck was sincere. Ellis smiled at the victory. Hey, Willis? It's Potato Man. What's up, buddy? Coming in. Don't forget to hit the like. Welcome, everybody. Hole leaned back in his chair. The ranking member of the Nazi High Command insists upon communicating only with an obscure major in Army intelligence. Most unusual. Wally's word. Unusual, but not unheard of. We've all known German nationals, and we merely assumed that Major Canfield had met Kruger before the war in Germany. Brayduck stepped forward toward the Brigadier. Yet, you tell us that Kruger may not be a German. Therefore, between Kruger's request from Lisbon and your memorandum to the Secretary, something changed your mind. What was it, Canfield? Major Canfield is a competent, at times excellent intelligence officer, an experienced man. However, since the channel between him and Kruger was opened, he's displayed marked tendencies of being under emotional strain. He's become extremely nervous and hasn't functioned in the manner of an officer with his background and experience. He has also, Mr. Secretary, instructed me to make a most unusual request of the President of the United States, which is that a classified file from the archives of the State Department be delivered to him with the seals unbroken before he makes contact with Heinrich Kruger. Starf? How you doing? Claw Kicker, Joan, Wally's World. There's Willie, Izzy Pop, Body Illusion, Cherokee Girl, The Cable Company, Misha Lee. Heck yeah. How's everybody doing? Cooking up that turkey, pecan pies, and cranberry sauce, all that good stuff. We'll eat it up. Wally tingles, Wally. Yeah, all of the above. I know. I'm just gonna have to try to avoid a flare up. Let's see if I can find An overlay that Izzy made. What am I looking for here? Let's see what we got here, guys. Gotta make some tea. Here, illustrations. Most of these I did, I think. Let's put this one up. Wait. Maybe she did this one. I think we made that one, didn't we? Is it? Y'all enjoy this overlay. Chat amongst yourselves while I go get some tea. Make it big. Okay. Hey, Queen. How you doing? Trinity, hey, if you can hear me. Go get some tea. Rough day, my car got repoed. Oh no. What? Damn. Body illusion. Bang, 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 bang. Bang, bang. We should leave. Be without borders. Be without borders. Cloud kicker. Vicky and Lori. I can't remember. Does Misha know that? Got an emoji. Hey, Stock Explorer, welcome. How you doing? Security Gaming, welcome to the show. New awesome gaming channel I found. I think it was today. How you doing over there? Been doing a little reading tonight from an old favorite book. I haven't written anything in a few weeks, so just looking at some old overlays that Izzy and I made. I think this was one of my first overlays. Oh, I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty well, yep. All things pink and possible. Tingle, 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 tingle. ScullyPop. Body illusion. Body illusion. Body illusion. Bob, ScullyPop. Tingle, tingle, tingle. Stock Explorer, see the gifted membership from Body Illusion. Lori Stories and Crochet, receive the gifted membership. Body Illusion. Wow, kicker. Receive the gifted membership. Body Illusion. Grave historian, receive the gifted membership by Body Illusion. Mr. Something Else, receive the gifted membership by Body Illusion. Starlight, star bright. Starlight, star bright. Yay, Lucy Pop. Yay, Lucy Pop. Thank you so much. Thank you. Super wow. $1 million. 0 calories. And all you new members, don't forget to check out those emojis. 15 wonderful emojis at your disposal. Badges next to your name and behind the scene videos. Don't get over there and check out Body Illusion. Body Illusion. Body Illusion. Vegas. Vegas Paranormal. Vegas. Starlight, star bright. ASMR. And autonomous sensory meridian response. It's a tingling sensation. Usually begins on the scalp and moves down the back of the neck and upper spine. A pleasant form of paresthesia. Scully. Scuss. No, this overlays from Dutch Coffee Shop, my novel. I'm talking about. Easy pop. Tingle. Y'all check out your membership for a milestone. Make sure you didn't miss that. Everything's pretty much the same. J Scully Books on everything. Send your paycheck or your tax refund right over to my Cash App. Highway homesteader, alert, highway homesteader. Perfect, says Izzy. Well, y'all see the website I built for Izzy Pop. It's got interactive AI and all that stuff, and you can tell it your channel all about it, and it'll talk to you kind of like a cat. Doesn't even know that yet. In the world is that? Okay, that's weird. So I take the fifth. Oh my God. Dutch Coffee Shop is great. If you haven't read it yet, you should. Yeah, might have to re-narrate it one day. Might be fun. Wow, man, that's insane. Right? Yeah, let's get Izzy's channel link down there in the chat again, y'all. Gator Pop, you still out there? Gator Pop. Well, thank you, Vegas. Everybody go over to Izzy's channel and hit the subscribe button. Where's Lawless? He dip out? Let's make sure you drop Lucy's link out there too. She's got an up and coming channel and trying to, you know, get to a level where she can open some more doors. So hey, country girl. Making pie, cherry pies, and blackberry. Oh my god, it sounds good. Oh my god, cherry pie with some black. Is it, what was it? Izzy? Cherry pie and chocolate ice cream. Oh my god, my gut's screaming at me. No, no. I mean, seriously, apple pie with vanilla and cherry pie with chocolate. And some blackberry cobbler. Oh my god, it's over with. My gastro doctor, he's gonna kill me, man, I swear. I mean, there's always a turkey and all that stuff too, y'all. Don't forget about that. Love the country accent. Can you take some Prilosec? Well, I don't think that would be a good idea, Misha. You eat all that, you need all the acid you can get to digest that stuff. Otherwise, it goes undigested, and that's what the bad bacteria really want. You can take one if you want. I'm just going to eat it and have to pay the price. Man, yeah, I'm going to narrate Dutch Coffee Shop again one day. I need to get it, pull it up on my phone or something. I'll sit there and hold that big hardback book. Y'all know if you want a signed copy of Dutch Coffee Shop First Edition, I've got some that I'm willing to let go of, but you have to reach out to my email. You know, they're about $60. That'll include your shipping and everything. But I'm trying to set up a store for me and Izzy, you know, where people can order stuff. And like she's got her website getting ready to be launched here soon. Yeah, Vicky and Lori, that's another good channel. Um, y'all make sure you get over and check out Misha Lee's channel as well. Vegas Paranormal. We've got Jones Junk Journals. So y'all tingle and mingle a little bit there, you know. Country Girl, Izzy knows what to do. You know, if you want your link dropped tonight, just put 1010 in the chat or something. Yeah, like that. Tingle, 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 tingles, tingles, tingles. Brain tingles begin. 1010, says Joan. 10 tingles, 10 tingles. Yeah, Izzy, she's the fastest draw this side of the Mississippi. So, yeah, we're trying to get Vicky and Lori up there too. You know, they're heading toward monetization and stuff like that. So, that's a pretty cool overlay I made. You know, back then, a lot of this stuff was like all manually done, really, and spent hours just picking out the music, which is from the YouTube library. They have a good library of music. How about that piano, Misha? We got getting aggressive with those keys, man. This is good stuff to read too, actually. Here, I'll read a little bit of this first part of this chapter. Oh hell, now the music's changing. The brown sedan with the United States Army insignia on both doors turned right on 22nd Street and entered Gramercy Square. That's all right, Vegas. I know where you at. In the back, Matthew Canfield leaned forward, taking the briefcase off his lap and placing it at his feet. He pulled the right sleeve of his overcoat down to conceal the thick silver chain, which was tightly wound around his wrist and looped through the metal handle of the case. He knew that the contents of the briefcase, or more specifically, his possession of its contents, signified the end for him. When it was all over, and if he were still alive, they would crucify him in a way could be found that would exonerate the military. The army car made two left turns and stopped by the entrance of the Grand Mercy Arms apartments. A uniformed doorman opened the rear door and Canfield stepped out. "I want you back here in an hour," he told his driver. "No later." The pale sergeant, obviously conditioned by his superior's habits, replied, "I'll be back in 20 minutes, sir." The major nodded appreciatively, turned, and went into the building. As he rode the elevator up, the major numbly realized how tired he was. Each number seemed to stay lighted far longer than it should have. The time lapse between the floors seemed interminable. Yet he was in no hurry. No hurry whatsoever. 18 years. The end of the lie, but not the end of the fear. That would come only when Kruger was dead. What would be left was guilt. He could live with the guilt, for it would be his alone, not the boys or Janet's. It would be his death, too, not Janet's, not Andrew's. If death was called for, it would be his. He'd make sure of that. He would not leave Bern, Switzerland until Kruger was dead. Kruger or himself. In all likelihood, both of them. Woody pop, woody pop, woody pop, woody pop. Side tingles, side tingles, side tingles. Welcome, welcome. Out of the elevator, he turned left and stepped down the short hallway to a door. He unlocked the door and stepped into a large, comfortable living room, furnished in Italian provincial style. Two huge bay windows overlooked the park. Various doors led to the bedrooms, dining room, the pantry, and the library. Canfield stood for a moment and thought unavoidably that all this, too, went back 18 years. The library door opened. A young man walked out. He nodded to Canfield without enthusiasm. "Hello, Dad." Canfield stared at the boy. It took a great deal of strength not to rush to his son and hold him. His son, and not his son. He knew if he attempted such a gesture, it would be rejected. The boy was wary now, and although he tried not to show it, afraid. "Hello," said the major. "Give me a hand with all this, will you?" The young man crossed to the older one and mumbled, "Sure thing." Between them, they unfastened the primary lock on the chain, and the younger man held the briefcase out straight so Canfield could manipulate the secondary combination lock, which was secured on the flat of his wrist. The briefcase came loose, and Canfield removed his hat, overcoat, and uniform jacket, throwing them on an easy chair. The boy held the briefcase standing motionless before the major. He was extraordinarily good looking. He had bright blue eyes below very dark eyebrows, a straight but slightly upturned nose, and black hair combed neatly back. His complexion was swarthy, and though he had a perpetual tan, he stood over 6 feet and was dressed in gray flannels, blue shirt, and tweed jacket. "How do you feel?" asked Canfield. "Well, my 12th birthday, you and Mother got me a new sailboat. I like that better." The older man returned the younger smile. "I guess you did. Is this it?" The boy placed the briefcase on the table and fingered it. "Everything? I suppose I should feel privileged. It took an executive order from the president to get it out of state." "Really?" "Don't be alarmed. I doubt he knows what's in it." "How come?" "A deal was made. There was an understanding." "I don't believe that." "I think you will after you read it. No more than 10 people have ever seen it in full. Most of them are dead. When we compiled the last quarter of the file, we did it in segments in 1938. It's in a separate folder with the lead seals. Pages are out of sequence and have to be collated. Key's on the first page." Major quickly loosened his tie and started unbuttoning his shirt. "Was all that necessary?" "We thought it was. As I recall, we used rotating pools of typists." Major started toward the bedroom door. "I suggest you arrange the pages starting the last folder." He entered the bedroom, hastily took off his shirt and unlaced his shoes. The young man followed and stood in the doorframe. "When are we going?" "Thursday." "How?" "Bomber Very Command, Matthews Air Force Base to Newfoundland, Iceland, Greenland to Ireland, from Ireland on a neutral strait through Lisbon." "Lisbon?" "Swiss Embassy takes over from there. They'll take us to Bern. We're fully protected." "What's Mother going to be told?" Canville crossed into the bathroom without replying. He filled the wash bowl with hot water and began lathering his face. The boy's eyes followed him, but he did not move or break the silence. He sensed that the older man was far more upset than he wished to show. "Get me a clean shirt from the second drawer over there, will you please? Just put it on the bed." "Sure." Selected a wide collar broadcloth from the stack of shirts in the dresser drawer. Canfield spoke while he shaved. "Today's Monday, so we'll have 3 days. I'll be making the final arrangements, and you give it time to digest the file. You'll have questions I don't have to tell you that you'll have to ask me. You'll be speaking to anyone else who could answer you anyway. But in case you get hot and want to pick up a phone, don't." "Understood." "Incidentally, don't feel you have to commit anything to memory. That's not important. I simply know that you have to understand." Was he being honest with the boy? Was it really necessary to make him feel the weight of official truth? Canfield had convinced himself that it was. Well, no matter the years, no matter the affection between them, Andrew was a Scarlett. In a few years, he would inherit one of the largest fortunes on earth. Such persons had to have responsibility thrust upon them when it was necessary, not when it was convenient. Or did they? Or was Canville simply taking the easiest way for himself? Let the words come from someone else. Oh God, make somebody else speak. Drying his face with a towel, the major splashed some Pinard on his face and started putting on his shirt. If you're interested, you missed part of your beard. Not interested. He selected the tie from the rack on the closet door and pulled a dark blue blazer from a hanger. When I leave, you can start reading. If you go out for dinner, put the briefcase in the cabinet to the right. The library door, lock it. Here's the key. He unclipped a small key from his key ring. Two men walked out of the bedroom, and Canfield started toward the front hall. You either don't hear me or you don't want to answer, but what about Mother? I heard you. Canfield turned toward the younger man. Janet isn't supposed to know anything. Why not? Supposing something happens. It's my judgment that she be told nothing. I don't agree with you. The young man remained subdued. That doesn't concern me. Maybe it should. I'm pretty important to you now. I didn't choose to be dad. And you think that gives you the right to issue orders? I think I have the right to be heard. Look, I know you're upset, but she's my mother. And my wife. Don't forget that part, will you, Andy? The major took several steps toward the young man, but Andrew Scarlett turned away and walked to the table where the black leather case lay beside the lamp. You never showed me how to open your briefcase. It's unlocked. I unlocked it in the car. It opens like any other briefcase. Young Scarlett fingered the clasp and they shot up. I didn't believe you last night, you know. That's not surprising. No, not about him. I believe that part because it answered a lot of questions about you. Turned and looked at the older man. Well, not questions really, because I always thought I knew why you acted the way you did. I figured you just resented the Scarletts, not me. The Scarletts, Uncle Chancellor, Aunt Allison, all the kids. You and Mom always laughed at all of them. So did I. I remember how painful it was for you to tell me why my last name couldn't be the same as yours. Remember that? Painfully, yeah. The last couple of years, you changed. You got pretty vicious about the Scarletts. You hated every time anyone mentioned the Scarlatti companies. You'd fly off the handle whenever the Scarlatti lawyers made appointments to discuss me with you and Mom. She's got angry with you and said you were unreasonable. Only she was wrong. I understand now. So you see, I'm prepared to believe whatever's in here. He closed the lid on the briefcase. It won't be easy for you. It isn't easy now, and I'm just getting over the first shock. Anyway, I'll learn to live with it, I guess. Never knew him. He was never anything to me. I never paid much attention to Uncle Chancellor's stories. You see, I didn't want to know anything. Do you know why? No, I don't. Because I never wanted to belong to anyone but you and Janet. Oh God, in your protective heaven, thought Canfield. I've got to go. He started once again for the door. Not yet. We haven't settled anything. There's nothing to settle. You haven't heard what it was I didn't believe last night. Canfield stopped, his hand on the doorknob. What? That mother doesn't know about him. Canfield removed his hand from the knob and stood by the door. When he spoke, his voice was low and controlled. I was hoping to avoid this until later, until you'd read the file. It's got to be now. I don't want the file. If anything's going to be kept from her, I want to know why before it even goes further. Major came back into the center of the room. What do you want me to tell you? That it would kill her to find out? Would it? Probably not, but I haven't the courage to test that. How long have you known? Canfield walked to the window. The children had left the park. The gate was closed. Robert Ludlum is a fantastic writer. Probably a few more years his works will enter the public domain. Until then, we can basically kind of read bits and pieces in the excerpt. I've read all of Robert Ludlum's work. He wrote about 26 books, and I've read them all at least 2 or if not 3 times. Right there. How you doing, side order? Easy Pop, Misha. Hey, Seymour. I'm glad you popped by, buddy. Go back, make sure I didn't miss anything. Good evening, Nez Lover. Former cast member Nez Lover, everybody. Vegas Paranormal, Misha Lee. Hey, Cindy. Lulu. Oh, okay, Lulu, how you doing? Oh my God, I hope that you're still here. Wood and Metal Garage and my friend Woody Pop. Stock Explorer, that's Nora over there. Hope everybody got to check each other out. Heck yeah. Everybody eat well tomorrow. Don't cheat too much tonight, but eat enough to get your stomach stretched out a little bit and get ready. Hey, Brandon. I've been working on a little bit of, how you call it, bread, sourdough bread. That's the kind of bread that I can eat. Nanu. Nanu. Asiago cheese and black pepper, huh? Boy, that does sound good. Oh my goodness. Female grandma and grandpa stuck on the bus for the next 9 hours. Goodness gracious, bless your heart. I never rode on one of those like Greyhound buses that you have to drive all day and night on, and they make all the stops. but I've heard people that have, man. It sounds like it's like twice the trip, you know? Breaks down and lots of layovers. Do they break down a lot? That surprises me. Huh. Excuse me, sir. Would you have any gray poop on? Awake, shake dreams from your hair, my pretty child, my sweet one. Choose the day, the day's divinity. First thing you see, a vast radiant moon. A vast cool beach and a radiant moon. Something like that. I don't think we're going to skip that overlay there.
I love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want, and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no, I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything. And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't be scared. Just give me up. Don't be scared. I'm so gone, no, I'm never turning back. I won't stop, I'ma fight until there's nothing left. It's so on, you're gonna be hurting bad, cause I've been to hell and back. You don't wanna make me mad, I stay strong, you will never see me crack. And if you get in my way, you're gonna feel the wrath. Gotta say it to my face while he's looking back. Mirror breaks after math, when I hate, I attack. When And when I feel like this, I'm immortal. 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 Don't stare. Just give me up, don't stare.
Cool. Good stuff. Popcorn. Butter popcorn. Sweet as sugar. Sweet as sugar. Sweet as sugar. Tingle. Thanks to us. So yeah, sugar. Welcome. Thank you. Don't forget to check out that behind the scene content. 15 emojis at your disposal and badge next to your name. Business inquiries or submissions through J Scully Books, Gmail. Who'd you come in? No. J Scully Books at Gmail. Welcome to the Tingle Room Suite. You got that membership. Princess received that membership. Thank you, Izzy. Machine Head 69. What? What is that? Izzy? Oh my God. Crazy sending me that on my Cash App. What you do that for? Well, I'm going to thank you for it, but man, what the hell? Damn. Oh, you got paid, so I got paid. Okay. Excuse me, damn. Oh, man. Get some of this software hooked back up. Okay. Very nice. Awesome. Amazon links. Let me catch back up here. Oh, thank you, Misha. Nice super sticker. Thank you. Right. Very good. Let's see. Let's put some emojis out in the chat. Get some color out there. This is Misha's emoji there. And you've got Izzy Pop's emoji. Let's see who else is here. Vegas Paranormal. Ajot was here. Ajot. I know TWP was here as well. He's probably hanging out somewhere. And Blood Dragoon. Get that. Lawless in the World TV. You heading out, Misha? Well, thank you. Yeah, it's gonna be a long day tomorrow, huh? Tingles. It's the country girl. Tingle, tingle. Yeah, you have a good night and happy Thanksgiving yourself. Don't eat too much. Take that Prilosec if you need to, I guess. You gonna go beat the turkey up a little bit, is he? Oh my gosh. Yo, I took 12 days off live streaming, but I've been doing a lot of work behind the scene. And honestly, I was gonna get the software updated for the landing pages, all this stuff last. I just got lazy, and I know as soon as I turn all this stuff back on, I'm gonna be so damn busy. But whatever, we're getting it done. We're doing it. I mean, Izzy's gonna have a really good interactive website that I think anybody can understand and just make things easier. Make myself sick, huh? I feel like I could eat like a quarter of a pecan pie right now. Jesus. Man, I was eating that sourdough bread earlier. I hadn't had cake or bread in so long. It felt like eating a piece of pound cake, honestly. I had to cut myself off though. Didn't you get a 20-pound turkey, Izzy? Lord have mercy, man. That's a big ass turkey. Don't say what, pie around. Game over, huh? Shoot, man. We did a 15-pound free from the grocery, so I'll take it. That's good, dang. You had 4 hours to cook that bird, damn. So I think Izzy told me she had to lift that bird up and bring it inside. It was so heavy, it about pulled her arm off. Ten and a half. That's not too bad. I mean, I don't know. I'm gonna probably start making turkey on Thanksgiving. I'm gonna make a small bird. I don't want a big one. But I will brine it first, soak it in salt water for, I guess, about a day. So cold ice salt water. All this food talk making me hungry. I still haven't had dinner yet. I got my sweet potatoes, carrots, and white potatoes ready to go. Just put them on low heat. Oh, that's pretty cool. You just drop off your bird and they'll brine it for you and smoke it. That makes my mouth water. And every piece of meat on that bird is like tender and moist when you brine it. I'll have plenty of sides debating homemade roll. Oh my God, I forget what kind of rolls they are, but oh my God. Just thinking about the rolls. It's like $2 a pound for them to do it. If they brine it and smoke it, yeah, it's not bad. Honey butter rolls, yeah. Oh God, Jesus, man, don't even say it. You ain't kidding, man. You know, every year we used to go eat at Mama's, and the thing I thought about the most was who was bringing the Mississippi mud pie. Always, just because not every year, didn't do it every year, and sometimes people just show pecan pie and banana pudding, and oh man, you get the right Mississippi mud pie. Yeah, that's the truth, man. Lots of butter on those rolls. And for heaven's sake, do not burn the rolls. How many people burn their rolls? Why do we do that on the holiday? We just get to talking and yapping with our in our kin and in-laws and stuff. We just forget. Mashed taters, turkey dressing, candied yams, gravy. Oh God, killing me. Yeah, no charcoal. What else we got? Don't forget the cranberry sauce. I don't know if you've ever had fresh cranberries like made into the sauce, cooked, reduced, and all that, but like make your damn cheeks pucker up. Stuffing. I'm not the biggest fan of stuffing, but sometimes it was good. I think it's good when people put a fresh boiled eggs in it, and I guess the gravy's got to be right. It is good, Vicky and Lori. It's so good. It's like one of my favorite things: fresh cranberry sauce. I mean, I guess, and for the most part, you can't do a whole lot with cranberries, where they're palatable. They're not sweet. They're bitter, like. So you gotta add a lot of sugar to it, I guess. Made your homemade cranberry sauce? That's cool. Yeah, oven's too hot. The rolls are always last. All right. Yeah, yeah, we're gonna wrap it up as soon as we get done talking about all this good food. I appreciate everybody coming in and donating and chatting and supporting the channel. I need to make a good solid run this week so we can sum up some watch hours and stuff. But I'll probably be seeing y'all tomorrow again. Maybe I'll go live during the day. I don't know. I love that image right there. Thank you, Gator. Glad to see you back in the saddle, doing well. I hope you're convalescing in a quick manner. Y'all keep Gator over at the cable company in your prayers. He went through some recent surgeries, and I can't imagine how tough that was. I'm sure the doctors told you to quit smoking, but they tell all doctors say that anyway. Y'all don't forget, everybody go to Izzy's channel and subscribe. Not everybody knows that she is at a different house now, but she's moved all her stuff to a new building, and we're getting everything set up so y'all can come by and hang out and visit. This is Land of the Dirty South. This is the sequel to my first novel, Dutch Coffee Shop. It's actually written. It's not published in the public domain yet, but it's ready. I have several novels that are really ready to be published. I mean, more than 3 actually. And then there's another book, The Blue Diamond, that I need to recreate because I lost the manuscript. It was over 400 pages, y'all. Oh, thank you, Sweet, for dropping those emojis. Let's see if we can get everybody to drop all 15 emojis for us one more last time, and we'll probably call it a night after that. You know, it's a lot of fun what we do on YouTube and visiting in different channels and learning all these different things and meeting people. I'd encourage everybody to try to support each other as much as possible. You know, I know sometimes it seems like it's just a bunch of creators supporting creators, but we do have independent people come in that don't make content, and some of them really support what you do and in financial ways that you don't see from other people. But hey, Duchess, glad to see you pop in, enjoying your content. What else? But I've got to start going live at different times. I need to kind of feel out the channel in that way. I really need to do that. So yeah, let's go through our list here again. My cash app. Vicky and Lori was a member for 2 months. Y'all check your membership for milestones. We had Body Illusion coming in hot with gifted 5 ScullyPop memberships. Thank you so much. Izzy Pop sent a ScullyPop membership. Thank you very much. Sweet as Sugar became a YouTube member tonight. Thank you very much. And Misha dropped that big 199 on us. Ting, ting, ting. Let me see if I can find our theme song. Where would that be? Short vids. Oh man, I think I'd have all them. Wait, I think that could be in the show one. No, where would I put that? ScullyPop, maybe. No. Sound effects, shows Izzy made. Maybe there. Well, I guess I need to organize my files again. What is that booger? Did I put that? We'll do this one.
I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. I got eyes in the back of my head, I'm seeing. Take me for granted and you know I'm leaving. I'ma take what's mine with the webs I'm weaving. I could take this crowd from seeing to believing. Got a taste for blood and my tongue keeps bleeding from the words I spit. So sharp, so freezing, so cold. Behold, frostbite they feeling. I could tear you apart or I could go heal them. Don't believe in fate, don't believe in ceilings. I just need a taste and my mind starts peeling. I don't pace myself, I grind on kneeling. Got lust for change, I just love the feeling. I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up. Head down, push forward through the tough times. Cause anything worth doing is a tough climb. And I ain't gonna give up. Got too little time, I'ma live up.
Hey, Crappy!
Cause I'ma live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I live life for the fight, yeah, I'm here to get it. I got drive, got sight, always have a vision. I go by at night, I be in my feelings. I'ma be fine, need time, and I'll soon be winning. I can feel the blood creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If they wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them. If you're coming for me, hope you're ready for a demon. Creeping up from the heathens. Got will, got fight, got pride, got reason. If you wanna go eat, then you know I'm gon' feed them.
There's a nice restaurant close by.
Yes, I would love to have dinner in a Chianti with you, Mr. Lecter. What did you have in mind?
Yes, I'm down here looking for a man named ScullyPop. Shall we say 8 o'clock at Galatoire's?
Misha, darling.
As Jane Gum says, put the lotion in the basket.